Hi, kindergarten, first and second grade leaders. We are preparing for February 10th, the end of our series, God Can Do Anything. And today we're looking at the end of the story of Moses and him getting to lead the Israelites out of Egypt to the Red Sea as Pharaoh is chasing them. When they get to the Red Sea, God asked Moses to put his staff on the ground. He parts the waters, and the Israelites are able to walk on dry ground. And as they pass, the last person passes, the waters come back all around them and flood the area so that Pharaoh's army cannot make it over, and many of them do not make it because of all of the waters. Your social activity has been a There You Are game. I hope you guys have had fun with this game. I like to mix up our games so that kids are learning different ways to interact with each other, and you're finding different ways to interact with each other. Feel free always, if the game's not working best for you, to find something else ways that you can connect with your kids. Sometimes we don't really know how well they work until we get the chance to try it a few times. So in your small group today, you have a couple of jump ropes in your bag of goodies. And with your jump ropes, you're going to play a game I know I played all of the time growing up. We would lay jump ropes on the ground and just kind of shake them, and you had to try to jump over them without touching the rope. And so you're going to essentially do that game today. Each time your whole group crosses over the ropes, then you can pull them further apart, really just to give them this sensation of trying to jump through water or around water. And then maybe you want to, at some point, act out the Bible story for today. And then you have all of your instructions here on your paper. I highly recommend you read through those. They are very helpful. God parted the Red Sea for his people to cross. His power and love are infinite, and he is faithful to save his people. His actions to save the Israelites from Pharaoh pointed to an even greater rescue. He sent Jesus to make the way for us to be with God. Your memory verse activity, you've been doing this crazy stand-up game. Maybe today you really want to play it backwards and everybody sitting down has to do something, or feel free to make up a new category if you want to at this time. Then you will pray and dismiss your kids when their families show up to get them. Thank you so much for leading, for building relationships that build disciples, for helping kids see a bigger picture. As we are building this story from the very beginning, I know I'm getting a different perspective for how God made a way. And I would imagine that when God told the people to look for a Savior, that they were always looking for the Savior. And every time that the Savior didn't come, there was probably a little bit of disappointment. But what we can see in all of that is that God's plan is so much bigger than any of us can ever imagine. And of course, we want God to rescue us, and He will. He will. He wants for us to have our home in heaven with him. Feel free, if you ever need me, to reach out to me. I'd love to take you to coffee or to dinner and to sit and visit and get to know you better. I thank you so much for building relationships with kids that are helping them see who Jesus is.